Good morning, everybody. It's Joy here, coming to you live with my weekly Parents Friday perspective. You know, I remember it like it was yesterday. I awoke on Thanksgiving 2008 feeling anything but happy or grateful. My family had recently experienced a significant shift due to an event that came out of nowhere, and it was the holiday season. And I'd always been that parent who made sure that everything was joyous and bright, not a sad face in the place. And that year, I determined it would be no different, no matter how I felt. I'd started to say that this was my new normal, a term that I'd heard somewhere about learning to accept the things that you could not change. It would be my role to be an example of this new normal and cheer everyone else along with me. How I wish I could go back and talk to that woman. I can't do that, but I can speak to you, a parent who, like me that year, might be feeling anything but happy about the upcoming holidays ahead. Holidays where you are now anxious and perhaps worried about how your child will cope with the season. Perhaps this year or in some recent past, your life was changed forever too, with the diagnosis of autism. And like me, you endeavored to focus on your child and all the ways that you could be sure that this diagnosis would never negatively impact them or the rest of your family. You would search, investigate, activate any potential help that you could get for your son or daughter. You'll stay up late to the wee hours of the night and still be up bright and early to deliver to them to whatever resource is available. It's your job to make them the best version of whatever they could be. That's how you feel, right? And this is your new normal. But here's the thing. While you're so busy focusing on your child and your entire family, you might just be missing a significant factor in the long-term success of these goals that you've set. And that is your own emotional and mental well-being. Sure, you can continue to power through, and I'm sure you will, and eventually decide to just accept that how you are feeling, this is just the way it's always going to be. Well, the trouble is, anxiety, depression, perhaps even anger have a tendency to make you tired, to make you feel hopeless, and to make you feel disconnected. Going through the motions is not enjoying life. It's only being a participant in it. And that's not the way you want anyone to live their lives. You shouldn't either. I have no doubt you're doing everything possible to help your child, and you're doing an awesome job. I see so many of you posting wonderful things about ideas you have to make this holiday better. But I just want to caution you about the ways that the negative emotions that you might be carrying around could begin to impact your expectations for your child's outcomes. You see, your emotional health really does matter more to the success of your child's life, even more, frankly, than any therapy they're getting. If you're feeling so very different this year than you did before you learned about your child's special needs, I want to urge you to seek out someone to talk to about this, not just here online, but face to face. Yeah, it's going to take time away from your family, and it's going to be hard to carve out that time. And yes, it might impact some of the activities that your child gets to go to. Still, it will return to you tenfold in your ability to create your own healthy new normal. Not the one everyone else and everything wants to design for you, the one you get to define that eventually helps your child as well. So I urge you, pick up the phone and make that call. And if you need assistance finding resources for counseling and support services, please let us know. Whether this is your first holiday season with autism or your 10th, it's never too late to start defining your own new normal. So thank you for listening today. Please be sure to share this message with someone you think might need to hear it. We're going to post a link to the blog down below. And most of all, I urge you, be well and wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, guys.